Rhythm to the universe that most people never hear, a silent ticking of a clock that was wound before the foundations of the earth were laid. It is a rhythm that governs the tides, the movement of stars, and the deepest turning points of the human soul. You have felt this rhythm lately, haven't you? A strange vibration in the air, a sense of restlessness that you cannot sleep off. A feeling that the reality you have known is becoming thin, like a veil that is about to be torn. You are not imagining this. You are sensing the approach of a singularity. There is a date approaching, etched into the timeline of your destiny with the permanence of stone. December 27th, 2025. Mark this moment in your mind, not with fear, but with a solemn reverence. On this day, something truly dangerous and absolutely inevitable is going to enter you. It is not coming from the outside world, though the world may shake. It is coming for the sanctuary of your inner being. A force is gathering, a spiritual pressure system that has been building for lifetimes, and it is destined to collide with who you are. This is not a warning to flee. Where would you run from a destiny that lives inside your own blood? This is a notification of arrival. The word dangerous is used here with precise intent. We often think of danger as something that threatens our safety, but in the spiritual realm, danger is the force that threatens our illusions. This coming energy is dangerous to your limitations. It is dangerous to your fears. It is dangerous to the small version of yourself that you constructed to survive in a world that did not understand you. That version of you is about to be dismantled. The Creator, in infinite wisdom, has marked you for a purpose so grand that it requires a total renovation of your spirit. This collision, this divine intersection on December 27th, 2025, is the spark that will ignite a fire you have carried dormant since birth. You must prepare to be used, for the plans of the divine are about to transcend your imagination and reshape your fate irreversibly. If you are sensing this shift and are ready to expand your awareness to meet it, I invite you to subscribe to the channel now and join us as we walk this path of awakening together. To understand what is coming, you must first understand the nature of this force. Imagine a storm on the horizon, wild and untamable, moving directly toward you with a speed that defies logic. The average person would board up their windows and hide in the cellar, praying for it to pass. But you are not the average person. You are a chosen one, and you were built for the storm. This tempest is not coming to break you, it is coming to forge you. The divine is sending a current, a high-voltage wave of purpose that is designed to shatter every barrier that has held you back. On that specific date, you will feel a realignment so profound that it will recalibrate your nervous system, your heart, and your spirit. It is the moment you have unknowingly waited for, the moment your soul has rehearsed for in the quiet chambers of your dreams. You might ask why this transformation must be so intense, why it must feel like a danger. It is because true transformation is never gentle. A caterpillar does not simply grow wings. It completely dissolves within the chrysalis, losing its old form entirely before it can emerge as something that can touch the sky. When the divine moves, he does not just nudge you, he shakes the foundations. This force will demand everything from you. It will demand your courage, your absolute faith, and your willingness to let go of the past. It is dangerous because it will ruthlessly remove the parts of you that do not belong in your future. The insecurities you nursed, the habits that kept you numb, the relationships that anchored you to mediocrity. These things cannot survive the frequency of what is entering you. Consider the seed buried in the dark, cold earth. To the seed, the soil feels like a grave. It is heavy, it is suffocating, and it is dark. But the seed is not buried, it is planted. For it to fulfill its destiny, it must self-destruct. The shell must crack. The protective casing that kept it safe must be shattered so that the life inside can push through the dirt and find the sun. That is where you are right now. You are in the breaking. December 27th, 2025 is the moment of eruption. The Creator is planting a new mandate within you, a call so audacious that it will alter the trajectory not just of your life, but of the lives attached to you. This is why the adverse forces in your life seem to be working overtime. They tremble because they sense what is coming. They know that once you break the surface, you cannot be stopped. Have you felt a call in your soul that you cannot explain? A nagging sensation that you are meant for more, even when your current circumstances look bleak? That is the divine preparation. Every trial you have endured, every moment of isolation, every tear cried in secret, none of it was wasted. You were not being broken down. You were being carved out. The Creator has been hollowing out a space in your spirit, expanding your capacity to hold this incoming power. On that day in December, that space will be filled. You will feel a surge of authority, a clarity that cuts through the noise of modern life like a laser. This is not about chasing fleeting success or material rewards, though those may come. This is about eternal impact. This is about becoming a heavyweight in the spiritual realm. As we explore this phenomenon, if you are resonating with this feeling of being prepared for something greater, take a moment to like this video. It signals to the universe and this community that you are open to receiving this new chapter. The Creator is not simply handing you a victory, He is placing a mantle upon your shoulders. You are being drafted into active duty. You are being called to be a vessel, a conduit for a power that is not your own but flows through you. This is why the date is crucial. It acts as a divine marker, a synchronization point where heaven and earth align to pour something unstoppable through your life. This force is not chaotic energy, it is directed power. It is guided by the hand of the architect. You will find that decisions which used to confuse you suddenly become crystal clear. Paths that were blocked by iron gates will swing open at your approach. You will begin to see opportunities where others see only dead ends. This is the gift of spiritual discernment, a tool being placed in your hands to navigate the new era. The world around you may not understand what is happening. People may look at you differently. They may sense a change in your energy, a shift in your presence that they cannot articulate. You will carry a new weight. Your words will land differently. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere will shift, not because of what you do, but because of who you are becoming. They will feel a fire, a certainty, a glow that defies explanation. This is the hand of the divine in action. He is not just fixing you, He is making you a living signpost of His power. Others will watch and wonder, but you will know the truth. You were chosen for this. You were built to carry this voltage. This force, however, is not a private treasure to be hoarded. It is meant to spill over. On December 27, 2025, you will step into a role that radiates outward. Your presence will become a healing agent. Where there is despair in your family or community, you will bring a contagious hope. Where there is confusion, you will bring a piercing clarity. The Creator is using you to break chains, to light up corners of the world that have been shrouded in shadow for too long. But here is the difficult truth that we must face. This will not be easy. The force that is approaching is dangerous because it requires surrender. You cannot hold on to the comfort of your old life and simultaneously carry the weight of this new power. You must be willing to walk through the fire of purification. Think of the blacksmith and the raw iron. The iron does not become a sword by sitting in the sun. It becomes a sword by being thrust into the heart of the furnace, heated until it glows white hot, and then hammered with relentless precision. It is intense. It is pressure. It is heat, but it is necessary. The trials you are facing right now, the financial squeezes, the emotional turbulence, the feeling of being misunderstood, these are the hammer and the fire. They are the forge that is tempering you for December 27th, 2025. When that day arrives, you will not be brittle iron that breaks under stress. You will be tempered steel, ready to wield the authority of your calling. If you have felt the heat of the forge in your life recently, leave a comment below sharing one word that describes your current season. Let us witness the strength of this community together. You may feel unprepared. You may look at your flaws and your history and think, why me? I'm not holy enough, I'm not strong enough. This feeling of unworthiness is normal, but it is a lie. Every chosen one before you felt the same. Moses stuttered and doubted his voice, yet he commanded an empire to bow. Esther was terrified of the king, yet she saved a nation. David was a shepherd boy who smelled of sheep, yet he felled a giant. You are no different. The Creator does not choose the qualified, He qualifies the chosen. On that specific date in 2025, you will understand why you had to go through everything you went through. The doubts will evaporate, replaced by a confidence that comes from knowing you are backed by the Creator of the galaxies. This moment is bigger than you. It is a cosmic shift. December 27th, 2025 is a portal, a door that heaven is opening which no man can shut. It is the entrance to the life you were always meant to live, the life that was written in the stars before you took your first breath. You must walk through it with faith. Because what lies on the other side is beyond anything you have dreamed. Do not let fear arrest you. The opposing forces will try to whisper lies, telling you that you are not ready, that the stakes are too high, that you will fail. But recognize these lies for what they are. Proof that you are on the right path. The enemy does not waste ammunition on empty targets. The resistance you feel is the confirmation of your value. Your calling is a direct challenge to the darkness, and that is why this force feels dangerous. It is not here to harm you, it is here to liberate you. Imagine a lion that has been raised in a cage. It has paced back and forth on concrete floors for years, its muscles twitching with an energy it cannot use. It has forgotten the feel of the savanna grass and the thrill of the hunt. But then the lock clicks. The door swings wide. The lion does not hesitate. It does not ask for permission. It roars, a sound that shakes the earth, and it runs, it reclaims its place as the king. That is you on December 27th, 2025. The cage of your past, the cage of your trauma, the cage of your self-doubt is unlocking. You are about to feel the rush of freedom, the intoxicating energy of power that comes from knowing who you are in the eyes of the divine. You are not just a person surviving the weak. You are a force of nature, a vessel for glory. This is not an invitation to wait passively. Clarity without movement is just a daydream. On that day, you will feel a divine urgency to move, to make choices that align with this high calling. It is not about rushing in panic. It is about moving with the momentum of the Spirit. It is trusting that when you lift your foot, the ground will be there to meet it. We often look for miracles in the spectacular, but the greatest miracle is a changed heart that is aligned with divine will. As this date approaches, pay attention to your intuition. It will become sharper. Listen to the quiet nudges. They are the GPS of the soul. If you feel guided to read a certain book, read it. If you feel guided to speak to a stranger, speak. If you feel the urge to cut off a toxic habit, do it immediately. These are not random thoughts. They are the tuning of your instrument before the symphony begins. If you are ready to heed these nudges and trust your intuition more deeply, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a message that could be the key to your next step. The danger of this incoming force lies also in its demand for authenticity. It will burn up anything that is fake. You can no longer wear masks. You can no longer pretend to be someone you are not to please others. This energy demands truth. It will compel you to speak your truth, to live your truth, and to walk in your truth. This might cause some people to fall away from your life. Let them go. The leaves that fall in autumn are making room for the new growth of spring. Do not cling to what is dead when life is trying to burst forth. Think of the ocean. The ocean never argues about its depth. It simply is deep. It teaches its power in waves. It does not ask the shore for permission to crash against it. You are becoming like the ocean. You will no longer need to justify your existence or explain your path to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. Your life will speak for itself. Your results will speak. Your peace will speak. This is the authority that enters you on December 27th, 2025. It is a silent, majestic power that commands respect without saying a word. But remember, with great power comes the responsibility of humility. The vessel must remain clean. As this date draws near, start cleaning your house. Not just your physical home, but your spiritual house. Forgive those who have hurt you, not because they deserve it, but because you cannot afford to carry the heavy baggage of resentment into this new season. Resentment blocks the flow. Fear blocks the flow. Unbelief blocks the flow. Clear the channels. Make room. Say to the Creator, I am ready. Empty me of myself so I can be filled with you. This force will reignite a passion in you that you thought was lost. It will not be a fleeting emotional high that vanishes by Monday morning. It will be a deep, burning desire to fulfill your purpose. You will feel driven, not by the whip of ambition or the fear of poverty, but by a sacred fire that urges you to create, to serve, to build, to love. It is the divine breathing life into your dormant dreams. You were born for this moment. Your DNA is encoded for this specific time in history. You are not an accident. You are a strategic placement. As we approach this pivotal date, stay connected to sources of wisdom. Do not isolate yourself in fear. Share this message with someone who you know is also on a spiritual journey. Sometimes, the spark you share becomes the lighthouse for another storm-tossed soul. The inevitable is coming. You cannot stop the sun from rising, and you cannot stop this force from entering you. The only choice you have is how you will receive it. Will you receive it with resistance, clinging to the old, creating friction and pain? Or will you receive it with open arms, saying yes to the transformation, yes to the danger, yes to the glory? The path of the chosen one is never a straight line. It is a spiral, moving ever upward, ever inward. December 27th, 2025. It is more than a date on a calendar. It is a covenant. It is a promise kept. It is the day the dangerous, beautiful, terrifying, life-giving power of the divine makes its home in you fully. The preparation is ending. The manifestation is beginning. Stand tall. Breathe deep. Anchor yourself in faith. The storm is here, but so is the master of the storm, and he is stepping into the boat of your life. Be ready. Your future begins now. The mountain does not bow to the wind, and neither shall you bow to fear. You are the mountain. You are the immovable object meeting the unstoppable force, and in that collision, you will not be destroyed. You will be defined. Consider the story of the eagle. When a storm hits, the eagle does not seek shelter like the sparrow. The eagle waits for the winds to reach their peak velocity. It turns its face directly into the gale, spreads its massive wings, and allows the very force that would destroy lesser birds to lift it higher than it could ever fly on its own. The storm becomes its elevator. This is your blueprint for December 27th, 2025. The challenges, the intensity, the danger of the energy entering you, these are the winds. Do not fold your wings. Do not retreat to the safety of the lowlands. Turn your face into the wind. Lock your wings in the position of faith. Let this incoming force lift you to a vantage point you have never seen before. From that height, the problems that seem like giants today will look like ants. From that height, you will see the landscape of your destiny laid out with breathtaking clarity. This is the secret of the chosen ones. They know how to transmute pressure into power. The world sees a crisis. You see a chrysalis. The world sees an ending. You see a genesis. The energy arriving on this date is the ultimate alchemist. It will take the lead of your past suffering and turn it into the gold of wisdom. It will take the ashes of your failures and form the brickwork of your new foundation. Nothing is wasted in the economy of heaven. Every tear was an investment. Every heartbreak was a lesson. Every lonely night was a deposit into the bank of your character. And on December 27th, 2025, the account matures. You are about to make a withdrawal of power that will startle you, but you must be vigilant. The days leading up to this date will require focus. Distraction is the enemy of destiny. The world is designed to keep you shallow, scrolling, numbed and disconnected. You must fight for your depth, carve out silence in your day, go into nature, listen to the wind, reconnect with the rhythm we spoke of at the beginning. The signal is getting stronger, but you must tune your receiver to hear it. Do not let the noise of politics, the economy, or the trivial dramas of others drown out the frequency of your awakening. You are on a mission. Treat your spirit with the same discipline an athlete treats their body before the Olympics. You are in training for the main event. There is a mystery here that logic cannot penetrate. Why you? Why now? Why this date? The mind wants answers, but the soul wants experience. Do not get trapped in overanalyzing the mechanics of the miracle. You do not need to understand how electricity works to turn on the light. You simply need to flip the switch. Faith is the switch. Trust is the connection. On December 27th, 2025, the circuit will be completed. The lights will come on in rooms of your soul that have been dark for decades. You will see talents you didn't know you had. You will access courage you didn't know existed. You will feel a love so expansive it dissolves all judgment. This is the dangerous inevitability. It is inevitable because the Creator's word does not return void. If He has spoken a destiny over your life, and He has, it must come to pass. The only variable is your cooperation. Will you flow with the river, or will you try to swim upstream? The river of grace is moving fast. It is headed toward an ocean of possibility. Let go of the branch you are holding onto on the riverbank. That branch is your comfort zone. It is your need for control. It is your attachment to how you think your life should look. Let it go. The current knows where it is going. It is taking you to the date, to the moment, to the encounter. As we conclude this transmission, I want you to visualize a door standing in front of you. It is ancient, heavy, and carved with symbols of your life's journey. The handle is glowing. Behind that door is the version of you that is fully awakened, fully empowered, and fully free. December 27th, 2025 is the day the door swings open. But you are walking toward it right now. Every step of faith is bringing you closer. Every act of kindness is a step. Every moment of prayer is a step. You are almost there. Do not fear the intensity. Fear is just excitement without breath. Breathe into it. The danger is real, but it is the danger of being consumed by light. It is the danger of becoming who you truly are. And once you become that person, you can never go back to sleep. You can never fit back into the small box the world built for you. You will be dangerous to the darkness, dangerous to lies, dangerous to stagnation. You will be a chosen one in full bloom. If this message has ignited a spark in your spirit, if you feel the resonance of truth in your bones, do not keep it to yourself. Share this video with others who need to wake up. And before you go, subscribe to the channel to lock in your commitment to this journey. The time is short, the preparation is vital, the glory is coming. Be ready. Characters with spaces. 6942, The Great Awakening, your role in the new earth. Script. However, there is a crucial phase between the promise and the manifestation that we must navigate with absolute precision. It is the phase of the void. Before the new structure can be erected, the old debris must be completely cleared away, and this clearing process often feels like chaos to the untrained eye. You may look around your life right now and see things falling apart. Perhaps a long-term relationship has suddenly ended without a clear reason, or a stable job has dissolved, or you feel a sudden, inexplicable distance from people you have known for years. Do not mistake this for failure. This is the clearing. This is the universe making room for the massive influx of energy that is approaching. You cannot put new wine into old wineskins, and you cannot bring a dimension-shifting frequency into a life cluttered with outdated attachments. When the silence feels deafening, know that it is not empty, it is pregnant with potential. This period of transition often brings with it a sensation of profound isolation. You might feel like a stranger in your own family or an alien in your workplace. This is not a punishment, it is a protective mechanism. The caterpillar must be isolated within the chrysalis to dissolve and reform. If it were exposed to the world during its liquefaction, it would perish. Similarly, you are being cocooned in a layer of spiritual solitude, so that the work on your internal architecture can be completed without the interference of lower frequencies. If you are feeling this intense solitude right now, if you feel like you are walking a path no one else can see, I invite you to click the like button. Let this be a signal that you accept the solitude as a sanctuary, not a sentence. By acknowledging this, you transform loneliness into solitude, a state where you are not alone, but rather you are with yourself and the divine. During this waiting period, you may also experience physical symptoms that medical science struggles to explain. You might feel sudden waves of exhaustion that sleep does not cure, or conversely, surges of energy at 3 in the morning. You might experience ringing in the ears, which the ancients believed was the sound of higher dimensions trying to calibrate with your consciousness. Your body is the hardware, and your spirit is the software. The software is receiving a massive upgrade, and the hardware is heating up as it processes the download. Treat your body with extreme tenderness during this time. Hydrate more than usual, for water is the conduit of energy. Rest when you are tired, even if your logical mind says you should be working. You are doing the work, but it is internal work. It is metabolic and energetic. You are literally changing at the cellular level to hold more light. Consider the bamboo farmer. For years, he waters the ground and sees nothing. To an outsider, he looks foolish, pouring resources into bare earth. He does this for 4 years with no visible result. But in the 5th year, the bamboo shoot breaks the surface, and within 6 weeks it grows 90 feet tall. The growth was not sudden. It was the result of the unseen root system developing deep underground to support the height that was to come. You are in the root-building phase. The world demands to see your shoot, your success, your visible miracle. Ignore them. Focus on your roots. Focus on your integrity, your discipline, and your connection to the source. If you rush the surface growth without the deep roots, the first wind of destiny will topple you. The magnitude of what is coming on December 27, 2025, requires a root system that goes down to the bedrock of your soul. As you build these roots, you will encounter the test of the mirror. The external world is merely a reflection of your internal state. As you raise your vibration, you will begin to notice that the world treats you differently. Strangers may smile at you without knowing why. Animals may be drawn to you. Children might stare at you because they can see the light you are carrying, but the mirror also reflects the shadows. You may encounter sudden hostility from people who are comfortable in their darkness. Your light irritates their demons. Do not take this personally. A light turned on in a dark room startles those who are sleeping. They may lash out, criticize, or try to bring you back down to their level. This is the moment to practice the art of detachment. You do not need to defend your light. You only need to shine it. The sun does not argue with the clouds. It stays in the sky until the clouds pass. This brings us to a critical spiritual technology, the power of attention. Where you place your attention, you place your energy. The matrix of the world is designed to fragment your attention, to scatter your power across 1,000 trivial things: politics, celebrity gossip, fear-mongering news, and social comparison. Every time you engage emotionally with these lower frequencies, you are leaking the power you need for your breakthrough. Imagine your attention is a currency. You have a limited amount each day. Are you investing it in your vision, or are you spending it on distractions that yield no return? Reclaim your attention, become jealous of your focus. When you withdraw your attention from the chaos of the world and direct it inward toward your heart's desire, you create a laser-like coherence that bends reality. If you are ready to reclaim your focus and stop leaking energy to things that do not serve your destiny, leave a comment below saying, "I reclaim my power." Let this declaration be a seal upon your intent. Words have creative power, and by typing it, you are physically manifesting your will into the digital realm, which is itself a layer of our collective consciousness. There is another subtle trap to watch for as you approach the threshold, the trap of spiritual ego. As you awaken, and as you see others still sleeping, it is easy to fall into judgment. You may feel superior to those who are still trapped in the matrix. This is a dangerous detour. The moment you judge, you lower your vibration to match what you are judging. True awakening produces humility, not arrogance. It produces compassion, not contempt. Remember, every soul is on its own timeline. You were once asleep. You were once unaware. Grace woke you up. Therefore, extend that grace to others. Your job is not to wake them up by shaking them. Your job is to be so awake that your presence disturbs their slumber naturally. Be the lighthouse, not the rescue boat that forces people aboard. Some are not ready to be saved, and you must respect their free will to learn their lessons through the contrast of darkness. Let us speak of the law of VAR,